Hi guys, as you can see, I am doing tutorial day a little early. I have an appointment really early tomorrow and just thought it would be best to go ahead and do it today. As you can see, I've already got one eye completely done and my lips are done, my face is done. I did use the eye that is full of makeup with the LA Splash. The other eye we're going to do without the LA Splash because I want to see what the difference is, because I noticed when I put this on top of the base it kind of takes away some of the color of the jumbo pencil. So we're going to do one with and one without and see if we can actually see any difference. So in this I was going to add some black to the outer part of the eye and see if it, maybe gave it a little more depth, but I do want this to be a daytime wearable look, so I decided not to. This is you can wear this daytime, nighttime, really all you need to do to go from a daytime to a nighttime look is add a little bit of black to the bottom lash line and into your outer V or your outer sides. Maybe at the end of the video we'll throw some black on and see how it looks. Okay, but I just want to do a quick run through of what I used for my face. It's wildly dry. It's raining, but it's wildly dry outside. I'm glad you can't see how bad my face actually looks on camera, but these together, and then I did use my concealer, but I put it on with a foundation brush, and I'm thinking, because I am getting some flaky, dry spots right here and right in here, I probably should have went ahead and used my finger so it would have been a little bit more moisturized, because I always moisturize your face before you put on any makeup, and believe me, I moisturize the crazy out of my face before I put any makeup on. I have a full skin care technique, and then I didn't any blush. I'm just using the MAC Mineralize for contour, and then when you want to highlight in really dry weather, stick to a cream base. So I did the MAC Cream Base and Pearl. My lipstick is that Sugar Plum by NYC. I always get these two, NYX and NYC, confused. But I barely have the tiniest bit of the Plaudio rice powder on, because really, if anything, I need some shine. I did look on the MAC website to try to decipher what MAC pigment this is. I'm almost positive by going through every one of them, this is called Heritage Rouge. I'm almost positive. I was forensic style, with the MAC website, and going through the pigments and going through this and matching them. This has got to be Heritage Rouge. If it's not, it's basically the same color, so we're good. So really, get your Heritage Rouge out, or the very dark purple. But we're going to start with our jumbo pencil and NYX. So we're just going to put this on the eyelid. So you might need to stretch your lid a little bit and just color your lid. Do not go into the crease. And use it like you're using it as a cream eyeshadow. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're putting color on top, so there you go. You don't have to have a ton on either. But I did notice that when I put the LA Splash, it's really banging with color, but it did take some of the NYX off, and I had to put a little bit back on. So you should have something kind of like that. If you can see, it's not showing up too dark. It's not that dark of a color to begin with. So, got it? That's all you need to do for now. Now we are going to take that pigment. I don't have much of it left, so I can go ahead and do this just directly. Normally I would say put some in the lid and smash it down, but since I'm literally almost out of this, how that happened, I don't know. But as you can see, I already have color left over from the other eye. So since there's not much left, I'm going to literally just take this in here and press it down and then tap off the excess to try to get literally as little or no fallout as possible. Now when we put this on, be super careful. A lot of times I recommend putting like a cloth under your eye. I don't know why I don't. But literally just pat this right over over that NYX base. Just pat it. And keep it just like you did with the, I don't see much of a difference. Like we would any other eyeshadow. Keep it under the crease if you can. If you have to go back in with a little bit more, go for it. If you get perfect amount the first time, awesome. Like last time I had to go back in. This time it was like perfect. Maybe a little too much even. It's okay because we're going to be going into the crease. I went a little haywire on the crease color on my other eye. I think it's a little too much. I've tried blending it and blending it and blending it, but there's only so much blending you can do before it's like, yeah, we're not going anywhere. So now we have that color. Now depending upon how much space you have between your lid and your brow, that should indicate how much you need to be putting. Now, or technically, you need to do the other eye, but I'm technically done with the pigment. Now I'm busting out my Urban Decay, which I hope gets here this week, in Lounge. And I'm using the Sonia Kashuk, or Kashuk, or however you want to say it, in that medium, fluffier brush rather than the smaller one, because I do want this to go a little bit further up because I have so much space. If you don't have a lot of space, you can either skip this or use the smaller brush, the one from Kirkland, and just put a tiny bit in. So I just kind of pat it on here. I tap off the excess. Oh, it's so hot in this room. I don't understand why. So we're literally just going into the crease. See? And we're gonna do one like an upside down U, and we're literally just gonna go back and forth, kind of mix it into the edge there, where you, at the end of our pigment color, and then we're literally just doing a windshield wiper motion back and forth. I do notice my pigment that does not have the LA splash kind of fading away. So maybe it is better with the LA splash. Yeah, there's a little bit more. You guys, you know, if you have it, try it. Let you guys decide which side looks better. Now, you don't need to worry about how dark it is right now, because of course we're going to go in and blend it out. If you got any fallout, just take your big fluffy brush. This is where I will now go in with my highlight, which is one shade lighter in your skin tone. For me, it's NYX's Shadow and Highlight. How about that? I'm kind of taking a lot because I like to go all the way around the eye. So this is just going to go under our brow, in our inner, like just all around. Just, I mean, seriously, all around. Just use this as like a way to soften what you just put in the crease and also highlighting. So I kind of go nuts with this stuff. I mean, if it basically matches your face, I mean, really, what's it going to hurt? And then I like to go under the eye too, because I will be putting color under there. And this will help with fallout. So I go crazy. Because with the colors like this, like you have to do color under the eyes or it's going to look kind of funny. You can play down how much goes under the eyes, but you got to have color under there. It's going to look silly. I'm thinking one of our next looks might be like a pinup look, because like I used to wear those colors literally every day for the longest time when I was in my teens and like up into my, you know, late teens and early 20s. I was the 1940s queen. I had a nickname at the restaurant I worked at, Hot Lips. And you know what? I loved it. The Peggy. Oh, Peggy. I miss her. God bless her. She was the one that came up with the nickname for me, Hot Lips. She was awesome. So we have pretty much the top lid is done except for our eyeliner. So now let's go in with the pencil brush. I'm using the Kirkland. And what did, oh yeah, I used that Smashbox. I don't know why I put that there. So normally I like to go on with my darkest last. Today I did the darkest first. I think it looks a little better. So I'm taking on this Smashbox palette the darkest one because I don't want to use my pigment for this. I just don't. So just tap it on there. Tap off excess. Doop, 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 doop. And then you can start from wherever you want. I usually start from the outside, work my way in. Normally I don't go like more than halfway with the darker colors. This one I went about a little over halfway. I don't know why. I just decided to. I got crazy. And then I went over that color with the Urban Decay Lounge, because it kind of tones that down, and then you get that like wild, like all those different colors that come through. I love it. I love it. Like this color, this lounge color would be really good with a good base underneath it. Like, oh my gosh. So then go over it with lounge and kind of go like all the rest of the way in. I don't want to let it kind of put a little too much on this side. I like kind of overdid it. But it's okay. Once I get my... Don't be surprised if you get crumblings of like eyeshadow in your eyeball. It will come out. Alright, I think that looks good. So, I mean, really this is like a super fast tutorial, like I told you guys. Now I want to take some of that kind of glittery white. I'm just going to pat a tiny bit and tap it and just go right over my brow, because it's kind of good to have a little bit of like, not a ton, we don't want to look like a disco ball, but we definitely want to have a little shimmer underneath there. And then I kind of because I'm going to go in the inner tear duct with this. It adds brightness to the eye. And I'll open that eye right up, because especially when you use dark colors. Anytime you use dark colors, you want to put a pop of white, some kind of whitish color in the inner tear duct area, because darker colors close your eyes. It's just the way it works. Don't know why, but it does. So, and also too, I forgot you guys should have the list of what I use, but my eyes were already primed with my Urban Decay primer potion. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the eyeliner. Now, let's start with the bottom first. It's the Rimmel and Nude. Pick whatever is the neutral color of your skin for you. So I'm super light, so I have to use a super light color, so that's why I use Nude. Whatever your skin color may be, use that color. And then I'm just gonna go in the bottom waterline. If you can understand me. Oh, the faces we make when we put makeup on. It's not really going on very well. Here you go. Okay, now top lid. We're going to use the L'Oreal, that new, you see, I don't know, I haven't seen a commercial for a while, so maybe it's not as new. But it's the L'Oreal, the Super Slim Infallible Liquid Eyeliner. Any eyeliner with a felt tip is best, especially when you're thinking about like a liquid eyeliner, because you can almost do no wrong. And I've told you guys, I do have kind of a shaky hand, so this helps me to be able to, even if I mess up the littlest bit, I can fix it. So I kind of stretch my eye. I start from wherever I feel most comfortable. Try to keep it thin, since this is a daytime. What's nice is sometimes you can just lay the felt right on top of your lid and it'll go on right for you. You don't need to cat eye it out or anything. It's, you know, we're not going for that effect. I did get a little bit in the bottom lash line. I don't have my little. That's why it's always good to have your other little brush with you too, if you mess up. So whatever, I'm gonna leave it because I'm putting mascara on. So now you would either be putting on falsies, but since we're trying to keep this, I'm sweating. I'm glossing. I just kind of want to go over. And now we're gonna, to curl your eyelashes, start from the back. 1 all the way from back, move a little, 2 forward, 3 a little bit forward, 4 a little bit forward, and that's pretty much the best way to curl your lashes. Now 2 coats. I'm using the Voluminous Million Lashes XS. I like to take this one, and I've told you before, normally I like to take this one and Carbon Black because this gives length, the fat gives, the slimmer ones give length, the fatter ones give volume. So that's why I like to mix. But I did just get all of those. Well, it's not like I have a billion of them or anything, but now I have some lashes for us to play with. I'll have to do one of those for a photo shoot. I haven't been able to do a photo shoot in forever. Don't dugga swirl. Make sure you get anything off the edge. I like to kind of blink downward when I'm putting mascara on, because it's like it kind of goes from root to tip when you do it that way, and you're not really missing any spots. And then Sometimes I like to digga when I do my lower lash line. Yeah. Oh. Come on, you. No clumping. Okay. Now, if you don't already have your lipstick on, put your lipstick on, and you're done. We're done. Look at that. We did a tutorial in 20 minutes. Check it out. And we have a beautiful daytime wearable look. Super gorgeous. You get to go out looking a little glamish. You can totally wear this during the day. And then at night, we can, we'll do that another time. Hopefully, I'm going to try to think of a really cute pinup makeup to wear. They're all pretty much the same, but I'll think of something. Also, guys, hope you watched my disclaimer video about the, I'm going to get, my handbags are going to get burned at the stake thing. You guys, it's getting a lot of views, which is kind of good for me, but I don't want anybody thinking I'm nuts or my husband's nuts. No, that was totally a joke. I believe I'm funny. I just thought it would be funny to do like I said in my last video, a Blair Witch meets online shopping. That's what I was going for. Oh, and the cat has found her way in. So this is where we go. Alright guys, thank you. I will be doing, if you want to do this look, go to my blog, jeana48h.tumblr.com. Go to the sidebar, go to where it says tutorial products. It'll have a picture of this look with everything I have listed. You can watch the tutorial preview of how it looks and then do this video. Now I know I only did one eye, but it's really an easier look that I didn't feel I needed to do like my whole face with you guys or my whole eyes. So I know you guys can do it. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you hopefully either when a package arrives or when I do my next my cosmetic collection. It's just going to be like some of my foundations and just kind of some of the stuff that I don't have any room for. So I'll do that, and then after that we'll be doing some Urban Decay palettes. So alright guys, thank you. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, jeana48h. You can find me on Facebook, Pinterest. I really don't even get Pinterest, but I'm on there. Twitter. I'm a social butterfly. Alright guys, no, seriously though. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful week out there. Stay dry, stay warm. Spring's coming. I can't wait, because I got lots of clothes in there that I want to wear. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.